Oh, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another Joker video. This is some pure hilarity. And I've got to say, thank you so much, Warner Brothers, for sticking up for your movie and not succumbing to the utter trash and nonsense that has been spoken about it. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Because this is possibly... I don't think I've ever seen a hate campaign against the movie quite as rabid as this. I mean, it's insane. Especially when you've got movies that have come out this year that are equal to, if not worse, in terms of the violence. So what am I talking about? Well, look, Joker is asked to speak for itself at the premiere with no interviews. Basically, they told all media outlets to do one, to bugger off. You're not getting access to anyone. Go away. Well done. Congrats. Because that's the only stuff that's going to be said about this film now. If they were there at this red carpet, they would have just sat there and gone, oh, well, what do you think about the violence that you're depicting? And do you think that, you know, people... Do you think the blood will be on your hands? I mean, that's essentially what they're saying. Let's not beat around the bush. These idiots are quite literally trying to antagonise and provoke the director and actor into thinking that blood is going to be on their hands. That's the be-all and end-all of it. You know? I just think it's total trash. Total trash. So, getting into this is courtesy of the Hollywood Reporter, and we've got some other reports on it as well. But this will be probably the most concise and reputable outlet, so we'll cover this one first. Filmmaker Todd Phillips acknowledged the increased media attention during opening remarks, while the end of the night featured a heightened security presence in the Hollywood and Highland parking structure. Now, Joker arrived in LA Saturday during a premiere that saw stars such as Joaquin Phoenix and Zazie Beetz walk the red carpet, pose for photographs and wave to screaming fans. One thing the team behind the Warner Brothers film didn't do at the TCL Chinese Theatre: sell Joker to the press. After the studio decided Friday to tell interviews they weren't going to happen. We're not getting red carpet interviews. Now, the Joker filmmaker Todd Phillips introduced the project by wryly acknowledging the intense media coverage Joker has received. And he said the following: "Enjoy the movie. Tell a friend. I feel like we have not gotten enough press and the word hasn't gotten out about this film." He said this before going on to praise Phoenix's work as the DC villain. He gave it his all, and I just want to thank him one more time. Now, he closed by saying, "I think it's time to let the film speak for itself. So please enjoy." I honestly, I just cannot believe that Warner Bros. Did this. Thank you so much. Epic. Absolutely epic. And to give you a rundown of the utter nonsense that's been surrounding this film, Joker, right, which opens nationwide October 4th, has already received critical praise and Oscar speculation. So it's touted as being an epic film, right? However, it's also come under scrutiny, and I've done a video on this, linked here, after five families of the victims of the Aurora, Colorado shooting released an open letter to Warner Brothers. Tuesday, in the letter, the families asked the studio to make a donation to victims group. They already have done, and they've already donated to these families as well, bearing in mind, and to use its clout to push for stronger gun control laws. So basically, trying to emotionally blackmail a business. That's what it is. Trying to emotionally blackmail a business into not only entering into politics, but also giving their money away. And I've done a whole video on this. Like I said, it's linked above. That's trash. That's trash alone. They haven't even seen the movie, and they're touting how violent it is. You've not seen the film. Get a grip. Right? I'm damn sure you probably watched John Wick and you loved it. I'm damn sure a lot of people have probably watched Rambo and you loved it. Get a fucking grip. Get a grip on reality. The Aurora, Colorado shooting is a tragic event, but it wasn't inspired by The Dark Knight. That's a misreport. It's gone on record, and it's become this weird urban myth. It's a fact that it has nothing to do with the Joker. That's a fact. Indisputable. Absolutely indisputable. Now, Phoenix and Phillips have both said that promoting violence was not their intention in making the film. No. What is the issue everyone seems to have around sympathetic villains? What's the issue? Villains are villains. They are great when they are just out and out nasty pieces of work. Of course they are. But it's also compelling to have a villain that you can sympathise with. Or at least you can have a little bit of empathy with. Why? Because it's interesting. It's a character study. We can take a look at this character of Arthur Fleck, the Joker, and we can see potentially what's going wrong in the world today. You know, and that's the thing. People want to go back to their shitty little safe space where they don't have to see this stuff. And it's ironic because it's the inclusion touting leftists that want this. They want to shut it down. It's like, well, hold on a minute. You're all for inclusion up to a point, are you? That's not very inclusive of you, is it? That's not very representative of you, is it? You absolute raging hypocrite. It's baffling to me. Now, they said that neither the fictional character Joker nor the film is an endorsement of real-world violence of any kind. Why would you even need to say that? I'm glad they did, but why would you even need to? Why? Because apparently the world has utterly gone to shit. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. Now, interestingly, we did get some other snippets that came from this, right? So the mood was upbeat at the Joker screening, which concluded in applause, particularly when Phoenix's name appeared on the credits. The actor and his fiancée, Rooney Mara, were the first to make their way to the after-party in a tented area next to the El Capitan Theatre. The Joker actor, smoking a cigarette as he strolled, was greeted with unheeded cries from fans holding posters and asking for autographs from the sidelines. Now inside, Phoenix cheered on his director, who stood on stairs built to recreate a key moment from the film in which Phoenix's Arthur Fleck dances in full Joker makeup. Now, we've got some comments of the Joker makeup. Speaking of Joker makeup, Atlanta star Lakeith Stanfield arrived at the premiere with his face painted like the DC villain and sporting a green hat. Other noteworthy attendees include Aquaman, Jason Momoa, Miles Teller. Don't think I like that actor. It filmmaker Andy Muschietti and Emily Hirsch. So look, the Saturday screening did not feel like it was under heavier scrutiny, heavier security than a normal Hollywood premiere, though partygoers who parked in the Hollywood and Highland parking structure were greeted with an increased security presence on their way to their cars. Probably because they know that some mentalists want to shut down this movie. That's probably what they've got the increased security for. I bet you anything. Now, the LAPD has said it will increase visibility around theatres next weekend, but told the Hollywood Reporter there were no credible threats. No credible threats. So you can put the military on alert and all of that, but the LAPD just goes, yeah, there's no credible threats. Shut up. Shut your mouth. So there you go. This is what you get, and you deserved it. You shot yourself in the foot, didn't you? Didn't you, media? You shot yourself in the foot. You wanted them juicy interviews, and you're done fudged up. I'm so glad you got what you deserved. But what do you guys think? Because this has been an ongoing hate campaign, and it really is. It's a sustained hate campaign against this movie. So I'd love to hear what side of the fence you sit on. What do you think about this? What do you think about the campaign against it? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you are new here, make sure you hit subscribe. You can stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news and deep dives into the industry such as this by hitting the bell notification icon. If you are you want to take your support to the next level, then you can. We've got Patreon link down below in the description box, as well as awesome merch underneath every single video linked via my Teespring account. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I have a mistake. Take care.